All right, so good afternoon, Mr. Chair and members. Today I will be presenting Senate Bill 1234, which is the Accountability Before Custody Act, or the ABC Act. This bill ensures that when a juvenile court is in a dependency case already orders a parent or guardian to undergo drug testing, that testing includes fentanyl. At its core, this is a child safety measure grounded in both lived experience and current public health reality. Dependency courts are tasked with making some of the most consequential determinations in our system, whether a child can safely remain in or return to home. Those decisions must be based on the most complete and accurate information available. Right now, there is a gap in that information. The fentanyl crisis in California is not only affecting adults, but increasingly is it impacting our very young children. According to a December 2025 report from the California Department of Public Health Substance and Addiction Prevention Branch, a report that I do believe was provided for you. Just want to confirm that you have that in front of you. Yes?
I received it, yeah.
Yes, thank you. There were 15 California children ages 5 and under who died from fentanyl-related causes in 2023. Most of these children were under the age of 2. The vast majority of these cases occurred in the home with a bystander present. These are not abstract statistics. These are children dying in home environments where dependency courts are being asked to make reunification decisions. The same California Department of Public Health report confirms that fentanyl is up to 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine, meaning even extremely small exposures can be fatal. It also documents that fentanyl exposure in the very young children, we're talking about infants, frequently occurs in homes where drugs or drug paraphernalia is not secured, stored safely, and where exposure can happen without immediate recognition. These realities are exactly why this bill matters. Now, Senate Bill 1234 does not expand when courts can order drug testing. It does not create new requirements for families. It simply ensures that when testing has already been ordered, fentanyl is included in that panel. And because if fentanyl is now a leading driver of preventable child deaths and exposure in California homes, it should not be excluded from the tools courts use to assess safety. This bill also honors angel families, families across California who have lost children to fentanyl exposure. These are parents and grandparents who have never imagined that a single exposure could take their child's life or their grandchild's life, often in what appeared to be a safe home environment. Their experiences underscore the urgency of ensuring that fentanyl risk is identified before critical custody decisions are made. Our Senate bill strengthens an existing process in a narrow, targeted way. It ensures that courts have the information they need at one of the most critical points in the child welfare system. I have with me today to testify in support of Senate Bill 1234, Nevada County Sheriff's Office Captain Sean Scales, and Corrine Frostick, the grandmother of Charlotte, and representing our angel families, we have in the audience support members as well. Their presence reflects both the public safety perspective and the deeply personal impact of this issue. I'll now defer to our witnesses.
Okay. Well, thank you. You both have 2 minutes.
Okay. Hello. My name is Corrine Frostick, and I'm with my daughter-in-law here, Stevie Frostick. I'm here in full support of Senator Marie Alvarado-Gil's ABC Act, Accountability Before Custody, SB 1234. Our lives and our family was forever changed on May 9th, 2022, when my son Evan called me to tell me he had relapsed and I needed to get to the hospital ASAP. When I arrived, I found my beautiful 15-month-old granddaughter Charlotte had passed away. Charlotte was a beautiful girl with the sweetest smile. She absolutely adored her parents, and she was a light in their world. She was just beginning to talk and was curious and inquisitive. She had had her 15-month well baby checkup just days before her death and was perfectly healthy and happy girl, meeting all her expected milestones. Nothing appeared wrong. The loss of Charlotte has shaken our family to its core. There are empty places at every family gathering, from Sunday dinners to birthdays and holidays. I also have a photo of Liam Savoy O'Neill alongside Charlotte Liam and his father Patrick both lost their lives a few years before Charlotte in our same hometown. At the time, I couldn't fathom how something like this could happen, but I've come to understand that addiction is an awful disease. It does not discriminate, and it does not care who is caught in the crosshairs. And it is absolutely important to emphasize that both parents of both Charlotte and Liam were good people, parents with an awful disease. This bill would not have saved Charlotte or Liam, as both parents had been clean and then relapsed and were not under CPS care. That being said, what this has shown me is that sometimes the risk to a child is not visible even when parents are being monitored. That is why this bill matters. When a child is being returned to a home, we need every safeguard in place. SB 1234 ensures that fentanyl is included in drug testing when it is already required. Fentanyl is different. It is fast, it is deadly, and without testing for it, a serious risk can be missed. So today, I stand here to support the ABC Act wholeheartedly. My goal is to save innocent children and raise awareness about the devastation that addiction causes. Thank you for your time and consideration. God bless you all.
Good job, Corrine. Thank you, and we're sorry for your loss, and thank you for being here to testify. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Thank you for providing me with the opportunity to speak about SB 1234, the ABC Act. My name is Sean Scales. I'm a captain with the Nevada County Sheriff's Office. I'm here on behalf of Sheriff Shannon Moon, who is unable to attend but is a proponent of SB 1234. Nevada County is a rural community of 100,000 residents running from the foothills of the western slope of the Sierra Nevada mountains to the Nevada state line. As a rural community, we are often not subject to some of the crimes that occur more frequently in areas with a higher population density, but sadly, that is not the case with illegal fentanyl. Over the past 5 years, there's been a total of 93 fentanyl-related deaths in Nevada County. In response, all peace officers in Nevada County now carry Narcan, and local ambulance crews are utilizing Narcan on many calls for service where the circumstances are unknown because there's always a chance someone has been exposed to fentanyl. Drug use has never been more dangerous than it is today, as those purchasing substances on the illicit market often have no way of knowing what they contain. We've found fentanyl mixed with cocaine, methamphetamine, counterfeit prescription pills, and many other types of drugs. Often the purchasers of these drugs have no intention of purchasing fentanyl, but when purchasing drugs on the illegal market, there is no one you can trust. Our deputies have turned over children to child welfare services from houses where parents who suffer from substance use disorder are often incapable of seeing the harm that drugs could do to their child. In December of 2024, our deputies and medical partners responded to an unresponsive 2-year-old child who had been exposed to fentanyl by those who were supposed to be caring for him. The boy's life was thankfully saved due to several doses of Narcan at the scene. Deputies found methamphetamine, fentanyl, hypodermic needles, pipes, and other contraband, all within the child's reach at the residence. Of interest, there was also Narcan at the residence, indicating the child's parents knew the dangers of fentanyl, yet exposed their child to it anyway. I can assure you there is no call for service more terrible than a deceased child. While we believe adults are free to make choices, children should be shielded from those who would choose fentanyl over their child. SB 1234 ensures fentanyl will be included on the drug test panel when ordered by a court prior to child reunification. This will increase child safety and potentially prevent loss of life. Sheriff Shannon Moon and I urge you to support SB 1234. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for your service, and thank you for being here.
Thanks, sir.
Is anyone else in the audience who would like to register their support? Feel free to step to the mic and register support. Okay. See no one at this time. Is there any opposition? Do we have a lead opposition witness? Or anyone who wants to register opposition? Okay, I don't see anyone right now, so we'll turn it back to the committee. Okay, we have a motion from Senator Niello. Any discussion or debate? Well, I'll just say thank you both for being here. I know it's incredibly difficult to tell the stories and relive these moments, but it helps us. It makes it a huge difference when you come on up here, and I appreciate that. I thank the author for bringing this up and for moving this forward. So thank you both. I will be supporting the bill today. Or would you like to close?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With minimal cost and a very narrow scope, this bill will strengthen child safety decisions with using clear evidence from the California Department of Public Health and lived experiences from our angel families. So I respectfully ask for your aye vote on Senate Bill 1234.
Okay. We have a motion from Senator Niello. Please read the motion and call the roll.
File item 5, SB 1234, motion is due pass to the floor. Becker?
Aye.
Becker, aye. Nilo?
Aye.
Nilo, aye. Laird? Laird, aye. Perez? Weber Pearson? Weber Pearson, aye.
Okay, 4-0, that bill is out. It passes. Thank you. Thank you both.